So now we're going to move on to creating this BlockCake Blue class. And to create it, we just need to highlight the error and click Create Class. Click Finish. Wait for that to do, and that's our class created, ready for us to put code into. Now what we're going to do to get this code, instead of doing it all from scratch, it's going to take a long time. We're just going to go to BlockCake, Control A, Control C, and then Control V onto here. So we're copy and pasting all this code from BlockCake into this BlockCake Blue. So we can close that BlockCake class, and then we need to change a few things such as the name. So that's our class ready for us to tweak to be a BlockCake Blue and not just any normal cake. So as we scroll down this class, the first thing we come to edit are get block texture from side, metadata, and get block texture from side. Now these two are pretty much the same thing, except the top one holds the texture for the inside while this bottom one doesn't. So we'll do the top one first. It looks quite complicated, but actually it's pretty simple. It just says here if par1, so if the side is 1, which is the top, this dot block index and texture. So it's saying that if it's the top side, it will get this texture, which is top. So that's alright. Second bit, if par1 equals 0, so 0 is the bottom side, we want to give it the texture from this int bottom. So instead of putting this dot block index texture plus 3, we just take all that off and put mod_BlueCake dot bottom. And then there's this next thing which looks even more complicated, but it's just basically saying if the cake's been eaten, what should we give it? What texture should we give it? And that's basically the inside texture. So we remove this dot block index and texture plus 2, remove that and put mod_BlueCake dot inside. And then lastly, it says here else give it this texture here, which we want to be the normal side, so not the inside but the normal side. So we change that to mod_BlueCake dot side. And that's our get block texture from side and metadata done. So now what we're going to do is this get block texture from side, which is the look of the block as it is in your hand. And basically we're just going to match it up. So par1 equals 1, this block index and texture, so that's fine. Par1 equals 0, mod_BlueCake dot bottom. So we need to copy that and replace this bit here with that. And then it says here again, else give it this block and texture plus 1, which is the mod_BlockCake dot side, because as I said before, this does not hold the inside texture, only the top one does. This one only holds everything but the inside texture. But that is basically our texture successfully edited on our BlockCake Blue class. And to be fair, that's the other thing we need to edit, just the texture, except at the bottom there's a thing called IdPicked, which we can change to mod_BlueCake. Let me just remove that. mod_BlueCake dot cakeblue dot blockid, which basically, I don't know what IdPicked does. I don't know what any of that means, but if you want to change it, just change it to your declared block for your cake. And that's not only the BlockCake Blue class finished, but all of our code for this completely done.